Alright. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How we looking? Thanks, Chief. Alright, hopping into it then. Hello and welcome to Kingdom Come. Or I suppose give me a second here. There we go. It would help if I opened to the right screen ever. But yeah. I have honestly no idea what to expect. A medieval adventure and I think reuniting a kingdom.
Charles IV,
Okay.
King of Bohemia and Holy Roman
That's
Empire.
A long time ago, I think.
A long and successful reign.
I don't remember.
The empire he ruled from Prague expanded.
I was bad at history.
His subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
With the exception of, like, dead empires.
When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope.
Imagine missing your own crowning.
Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary.
And then war raged over that.
Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Okay. Just jump straight in. No idea what to expect. Well, not entirely true. I have a slight idea. I expect medieval civil war. The early 15th century was a time. Oh, okay. Kings and activity angered many of the nobility as well as his half-brother, King Sigmund of Hungary, decided to take drastic steps in order to restore the empire. Fair enough. Wow. That looks beautiful. Wow. Sounds really good too. Silver Scala's 1403? Yeah, that is quite some time ago. So what am I, a courier, a nobleman? A noble hunter, maybe? Don't say I'm a miner. I'm not that disappointing.
It's a scorcher.
I wouldn't be able to survive that time period. The heat alone would be what does me in.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry?
Smelled in a sword.
Errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the inn should do it.
Ooh, I would have loved to be a blacksmith, honestly. A blacksmith or a sailor. These are the two things I really wish I could have done.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you
Son of a blacksmith's son, I'm guessing.
You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait,
I'm
what's
sure.
this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
That's nothing.
So am I gonna become king? Am I King Henry something something?
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
'Twas nothing.
Well, just don't come crying
I
to
swear
me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
How little it takes to be a rogue in a mother's eyes.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, do not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Okay. Waste. Alright, so vitality. Okay, so like health, strength, speed, speech. So am I gonna have to worry about like building my character up? Alright. I assume there's gonna be combat. So probably want a little bit. Well, I'm gonna say
I was sweating
forge.
in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not
Fair
telling
enough.
me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
I was with Bianca for the second time. What's it matter?
No.
Matthias was teaching me archery.
Matthias was teaching me archery.
Matthias. Oh, okay.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a...
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
Mm-hmm. Do you need help?
Do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine.
Okay.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him.
Ah,
He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help.
I know.
sounds like a mad paw.
Don't worry, Ma.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like...
Fair. Perhaps I'm the storm.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them. They shouldn't be hard to
Okay.
find. They'll be...
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me, let me guess. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And if I'd ever saw... At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help.
Thank you. Whoa. Pick up apple. Okay. Is that I for inventory? Red roll. Ooh. Spaces jump. Lentil soup. More apples. It's the candle. Cheese. By the Jove, I love cheese. I'm such a bad person for that. Worth it. Yell at me later, Mum. Oh, wow, we have a lot of stuff in our storehouse. And I will be raiding it, of course. 'Tis my home. You don't have a lockpick. Okay. Accept. Take all 10 carrots. Oh. So I can raid. Don't know what my carry weight is, but I shall cease on the apples. Okay. I've garnered a better understanding, at least of the inventory to a certain extent. Yeah. Sidekicks, ooh. Figure out more later. Compass. Okay, shift to sprint. The baths. I see. Where is that? Old man. You discovered grindstone. Wonderful.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Ah. I took no powers of persuasion. I see.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How,
Fair
my
enough.
boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of
The
charcoal.
fans.
Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? Not drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big
Sure
lad
will.
now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it.
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go
Okay.
and pick it up? Alright.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure...
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure
Okay.
Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along.
Work won't wait. For that I'm sure. Fair enough. Right then. So this up here must be the cross guard. Yep. Hello, Jaslov.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to
Thank
see
you.
the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want. I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Alright.
Speed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
That's what you might think, but you'd be wrong. Ah, it seems there's fall damage for sure. I didn't take much, if any, but he definitely doesn't like falling. Just slow her down a bit. Seems to be a trader of sorts. Yep. Right on cue, thank you. See what this is over here. Ah, you must be Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Oh, father sent me for
Father
money.
sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe Father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you? Been a pleasure.
Hook, jab, kick, lock on, switch, okay. Unlock, block, okay.
Missed. Ah! Kunda. Damn. God. Here. I'll chop you to pieces. Ow. Ow. You'll get what for. Damn.
I'm having a real rough time. Okay, got him. Man, fighting's rough.
Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Find something at Kunash's worth selling. Just a quick wash. Motherfucker be broke. He like me. At least I managed to win. thought I was screwed for a minute. Can I just have it? Gotcha.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last.
Well,
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Hey,
one
Ben,
moment.
do you want to learn something?
No.
Something for everyone.
Give me another moment.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great...
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes?
All right, I'll wait.
Good day. See you later.
So, Kunesh's items. Buy. Charcoal. Accept. Hold on. J. Quest log. Buy a bag of charcoal to market 0 out of 10. Okay.
God be with you.
Sell these. Buy 10. Accept. Basket. Remove. Close the deal.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
Haggling works both ways whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay and get was WS with the trader will then respond to your offer. If the answer is a refusal, you should make a counter offer and wait for your response. Okay. If the slider can't be moved in one direction or the other, means the trader does not have enough money. Dragging out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually train trader's patience and eventually completely you can see how close you're getting to that point down here. Okay. Reputation with the trader. Gotcha. Hold on. Okay. How about here?
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
God save you, Henry.
You're flaying me.
I'd almost shake.
Oh, that's a decent price.
I guess. My speech ain't good enough for better, huh? Bag of charcoal. Hold on, swordsmanship next. And then the ale, because we want the ale as fresh as can be, right?
So, we can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. All right. Good. Nice. Very good. Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Once again. All right. Not bad. Again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. All right.
Hold the thought.
Now you're getting it. Good.
Okay.
All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight.
Thank you. I much appreciate that one. Also, I love that my health has been restored. My stamina as well. I'm as fat as a hog.
How are you, Henry?
Hi, Chief. It's wonderful weather, is it not? Mantling.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct
Fair
the king.
enough.
He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed.
Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far.
Fair enough.
Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
I don't like that voice.
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
No, I'm too busy.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go.
Honestly, Hal, how could you put...
Quite easily, and it's unfortunate because but I'm under the impression I'd get thrown in the pillory or something and get screwed over by my pop.
Lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. But
You do, of course.
oh, noble sir, I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
True.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Thank you, mademoiselle.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you. Thanks. You'll have some...
You too. Oh, by the way, that
Maniac?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that
Truth.
be to you? Hal, I've got some...
Is that so?
Your favorite.
Really?
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
Of course I will. Save your schnapps. I have what moments during quest. To save it immediately drink save your schnapps. Ah. Okay. So it's an auto. You learned Albert for you learned abduction. Right, we're blacksmiths, so we're not in the farming circle, we're up in the higher circle. That is how the circles of a castle work. We're in the second ring. Not bad. Third ring must be for nobles if we're in the second ring though. About the things you wanted.
Time. Have you got every...
I have.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call
A real beaut.
What does the inscription? Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe?
Perhaps.
Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Perfect.
By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe. And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it.
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me.
Tis just
I
them.
have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand? Yes. Look me in the eye, Henry.
I wasn't involved, sir.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good.
Why is my forehead so big?
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember,
That
Henry,
is true.
if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
You have valid points, and I would love to take them into consideration.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Alright.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal.
I wonder...
And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor
Valid.
Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war.
Stupid fucking motorcycles.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once in 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Certainly. A perfect fit.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Sure thing. Fine, Teresa. A lantern should be nice. On the trunk in the living room. Nails for Teresa. Oh, bandages. Now you got decoctions. Save your schnapps. I'll take all of those. Okay. I thought I ran through the door for a moment. Hi, Mum.
Henry. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Here are those
There you
nails
are.
you wanted.
Thanks.
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Of course.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway,
I was
listen
unaware there
carefully.
was a dance,
I'll be on
though.
my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Thank you. You latcha.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
The trial by fire. What is the trial by fire? Oh, you're gonna try and cut the stick.
We did a fine job.
I would expect
So it
nothing
seems.
less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it. You still have a lot to learn.
So it would
Ask your
seem.
father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
You
It just needs a
both
polish
have
before
valid
we bring it to
points.
you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, sir?
There's
Isran?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
Die.
I'm sure our paths will cross.
Okay.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
So shall we open it up then?
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
Sasa, huh?
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
I'm very intrigued.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith
Ah.
might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day.
You're beautiful.
First, I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Except we're being attacked.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Ah, you see, Father, I should have learned swordplay for defense. We might be fucked. We're completely fucked. We're completely fucked. Oh. That's a big army. For our little town. Well, shite. We truly are fucked.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Ah.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Alright. No. That was one of our friends, I think.
Quickly!
Damn it.
We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
You fool. Where's my father? Where's my mother? There they are. Go, flee, run. An execution. My father. It's over. My family's gone. This.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Alright. So I've become the messenger. Perhaps the harbinger of death. And I've got his sword. His sword. Sorry, inventory. Player. Inventory. Weapons. Okay, so I can't use said sword. Main hand. Wait, it's equipped? Then how the heck does that work? Whatever. I'll figure it out. Just run for it. Oh, that was stamina. Oh, jeez. Ow. No one says I have to fight you. Ouch. Try again. I tried. Stealth was a failed plan. Ow, ow. Help. Ouch. 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 I'm dead. What am I supposed to do? I can't use the sword. Like, the game refuses to acknowledge I have it. Oh, I have to press 1. Huh. Well. Let me deal with you first, then. Come at me. Ow. Why are you so fast? Okay. Combat is exceedingly difficult. X. Okay, okay. Last trot movement. Whistling walk gives you. Okay. Caps lock is walk. Canter. The horses and turns. Okay. Shift. Gallop. Following a path. Okay. Get to the horse and go. That's the answer. There's no time to fuck around, no time to wait. Can't save the lady. Just gotta get there and go. Yep. There we go. You cannot catch what is gone. Hello, bowling through. Goodbye. By straight human error. What the hell? Do I have to turn around on the horse? Sorry, friends. I'm working on figuring this out. Just making sure I'm not being followed too closely behind. Yep, I've read this enough. Cards and me. There we go. I've done my due diligence, I think. I have no idea what that means. Ow, my leg. This is exceedingly bad. I have bandages. It wouldn't be too hard. Ravna. Yikes.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
To the left, along the stream. I wasn't sure you were behind me. Alright, so I can still go straight while moving my camera. The only thing that turns the horse is my Wazta.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Yes, run. Run.
Run for it!
I am sustaining a lot of injuries. Flee! Flee! Flee for your lives! The British are coming! The British are coming! Wow, they're still on my ass. Also, pacing a horse's stamina like this is kind of ridiculous. Right to Timothy? Timmelberg? Yes, please. Thank you. Thank the gods.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground, slaughtered everyone.
Ah, that they have.
To the ground. A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Hee.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone.
That is quite lucky.
And I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work.
Double time.
Speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
Sir, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army.
That
Sacking
could be.
Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe.
So, what do we do?
What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
No.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us.
Anytime.
Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
At least you'll be prepared. That should help somewhat. You discovered Talmberg. Talk to Sir Roband. Sir.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Thank you.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. Look out. I can't understand why he wasted his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine
True.
reputation.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed.
Of course.
How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't
Okay.
do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Of course.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
These people are so kind.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Can do. I wonder, is cooking a skill?
Oh, God. Eat. Food.
You're that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
I shall feast.
Seems I'm not good enough for the job.
Wait, my reputation was lost? How's that? How did I lose reputation? What? I didn't steal, did I? Lentil mash. How do I... Okay. Eat. Hold. We are not... Almost. Feeling better. Sorry, truly starved. I am. So, Divish, are you going to open the gate for me? Oh no, are you showing me the way? Hold. 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 There we go. And sleep.
You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
It was awful. Sigismund's massive army descended on Sigismund.
Fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help, I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Thank you, milady. Now, if you excuse me, I really must sleep. We'll go until here. Energy, nourishment, health. Alright.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes?
Who is it?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
I'm sure.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. To tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
I see.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I
know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows
I
you've
see.
been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Very well.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Is that what I did? It didn't feel like it.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislovitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's outrageous.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Interesting.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
I
So
see.
Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady,
Yeah.
you're still young and beautiful.
That is quite the story.
Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Thank you. Can I keep the food?
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Alright. Oh, you're gonna have nightmares now, huh?
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! Running out of time! Quickly!
PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder.
You can't go back!
Henry, help us! Oh!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
If only I would.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
A company from Skalitz. Can I take a candle or something? It is dark. Torch. Excellent. Yes, the torch is perfect. Find the gateway stairs.
Then right here behind solid walls is it.
You have a point. Behind the walls is the best place to be during a siege.
His army. Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg tonight? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Perhaps.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite... It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storms... And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune.
I assume so.
Take care.
Wait.
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming of the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised.
This...
We had a chance against them.
You're the enemy.
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quiet down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Okay, perhaps you're not the enemy.
And good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times.
That's true.
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Right then.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Very wise orders. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I need to have a...
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request?
Of course.
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done to me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Thank you.
Watch over you.
Keep watching the battlements. Would that I could actually see. Will this make it better? Oh, actually, yeah. Jeepers. Is that a torch I see down there? What cometh? To you. Pardon me. Which way am I meant to be looking?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning.
I will. Thank you.
Fair enough. We merely have to get through 2 hours, right? Bear with me, I see nothing still. But who's to say what may or may not come? There's so much I'm worried about. And I don't even know which way I should be looking. That's the way I came from, so that's the way I expect enemies, I should think. Well, that's a bad view. It's...
Go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! To the Bailey battlement. Quickly! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
What's happening? The battlements of the Outer Bailey? There it is.
We're gonna end up like scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents. Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and
French?
Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order? by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markford. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
I should think so.
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
You have a way with words.
Auf Wiedersehen.
One would think they'd just be able to hear us from that small a distance. He's going to attack. Oh, he chose to flee.
You have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Excellent. Are they leaving though? I'm not so sure.
What the?
Done. Ow, 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 ow. Oi, oi, oi.
Good day to you.
So what do you know about the humans?
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Alright.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad?
I can
Sigismund might have left, but the place will be
insinuate the
robber
rest.
barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders.
Reputation lost.
Settle down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Whatever. So is that what that is? Reputation? Hold on. J. Buy your loved ones. Optional. Get a horse. Get out of the castle. Unexplored places. Codex. Society. Teach all reveals. Combat. Speech and persuasion. You can simply use speech, which however is influenced by the reputation you have. The more social status is paramount to the quality of your town. If you want to get them to your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. Okay. Understood. So that's what I've been doing so far. Combat arena. Discovered trader. So my goal is to simply leave. Can I have my horse? Can I not climb ladders? What a trash.
Good health to you.
Folk fame.
May the Lord watch over.
So be it. Sir Divish? Sir Divish, please speak to me. Or not. You've lost yourself. Very good. Ah, that reminds me. Old boots. Thank you. Put your boots on. I mean...
Fuck, that fool from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat! Raise the alarm!
So it's not that bad.
Got you. She's.
Let me go, for Christ's sake!
Yep, except back in.
If I don't bury... they'll be ripped to pieces by...
Alright, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard. I'll deal with... Kurva!
You are a saint, good sir. Now then. I may not have a horse, but at least I've left. And that's a start. We are now on our adventure in full. Doubt I'll see too much variety in the wildlife. Right then. A horse would have been real nice, actually. But we do what we must. Objective failed, get a horse.
Looks like they've already gone.
I like how it took into detail that I ran through the trees and gave me a route that cuts through the trees for coming out of. I guess through the pushing billies are those two my only goals. Just grab those. I suppose I can loot the dead, can't I? Sorry. You all seem to be commoners. Just take things nice and slow.
What's going on there? Who's there? What have we got here?
Okay. Ouch.
Get going then. But leave that weapon right.
So be it.
Indeed. I will take that. And 6. We don't have the ability to wield it. Pretzel, pear. Pear, I think we're full on apples. Hold on, inventory. Eat some of those. Eat a piece of bread. What am I poisoned for? Food poisoning? Oh, things go bad, do they? I see. Okay. Now that I know things go bad and I have to worry about food poisoning. So that must be why I can't wield you. Your durability's too low. I see. So what's the durability on this? Pretty good. Okay. My understanding has increased. Why is the castle so far away? That's good bread. Mushrooms not so much. It's a good carrot. Money. Money's money. Axe, pretzel. Both tainted. It's decent bread.
Sweet Jesus. What's the charcoal burner?
So I see. You did not have a good time. I'll take the pretzel. Damn.
Hey!
Hey who? I don't know who I said hi to.
What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Absolutely nothing. I'll take the bandage. I'm an opportunist, one might say. Shrine. What's that curly Tony long shell? Oh, is that how they did credits? Is each shrine a different credit? Because that's actually a creative way of doing it.
What's that? Who's there? What's going on? Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Bollocks!
I grant you a subtle mercy. Sorry. Inventory. Armors. Leather jerkin can go over top. Hunter's gloves can go there. Green shirt. Linen hood. Over my red scarf. My red scarf is better. Anyway, although not by much. Noble shoes. Those are better. Plate coders. Okay. Armor, weapons, axes. Probably can't dual wield, yeah. It's a torch. Good cart. You discovered a fast travel point. I'm glad I did. Although it won't do me much good now. There must be a way in. Let's search for a way in. This might be where the run started. No, not quite. Down there's where I fled. So should we just around here? Poppy? Never know, it's going to come in handy. And poppy is a very good painkiller plant. No, sorry. I'm mixing up my herbs. Poppy has addictive qualities. Are you for real? Then how do I get in? Hold that thought. No, no. Seems my body was not a fan of that one. Ow. That was bullshit, you know it. Well, other bandage. E apply. Left leg. Accept. Excuse you, I was applying bandages. Where am I? Oh.
entertainment rate.
Ouch.
Enough! I yield! You hear me? I surrender!
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, get out of here without your weapon. Useless. Good stuff. Unfortunately, I've got to make this whole trick again because of a fucking hill that flung me. That's so irritating. No. If memory served, you had nothing on you.
Sweet Jesus.
Actually, no, that should be wrong. You should have good stuff, yeah. And there should be a lady up ahead with a bandage. You're not the lady, but I'll take the pretzel.
Hey!
No! Leave me be! Don't kill me. I have nothing.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
There it is. That's about it. Everything else was
I feel
useless.
quite hungry.
Memory serves. Right then. That should serve you up quite nicely.
What's that?
Aye, sir.
Answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my
Unfortunately for you, you are being put out of your mercy. Now then, armor. And you. And you. And you. One of you had something handy. A carrot. I could have sworn I heard a swine. Perhaps I am mistaken. Bread. Bandage. That's it. How shall we climb? Perhaps this long road around might have something I missed before. Yes, it seems to. See yet another.
What's that?
Fie, come what might.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ah! Ah! Ow! Stop! I beg you!
Be gone.
Give up your weapon.
If you insist.
I need merely disarm you and that shall be fine.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Shard. Well, isn't that just well interesting? Fie. A shard. Okay. Out of curiosity. I see. 47, 47. 32, 39. I see. I prefer not to keep using the cost item there. Ah, I see.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon them like me.
That I see. Well, items, weapons, bludgeon. And drop you. Oh, we can equip the CX. It's not worth equipping the 6. Let's bury them. Well and for good, shall we?
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
Of course not. I shall fight. I shall always fight.
Who did this to you? I remember his face. I'll find him.
Of course I shall.
But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you.
Aye, that I do.
I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here.
Under the linden tree. You will lie there.
That much for you.
Seems our adventure's not truly begun. Well, I found my parents. Now then to find a shovel. I'm sure there must be one here. Right? A shovel.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
So sad. We've taken everything. There's naught left. And yet, I'm still in need of a shovel. Perhaps down at the farm. Bark. Bark. Bark, bark. bark. Upstairs. I hear you, boy. Are you okay? Doggy? Doggy? Where are you, lad? Are you there, lad? I can't tell where the dog's at. In there? No. I want to save the dog. Have a companion. It's to my right, for sure. To my left, sorry. Fine. I see you.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
I disagree.
Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
You're looting
Seems
corpses.
to me that dog knows exactly why he's going for you. You're picking dead men's pockets.
Am I? Well, it looks like I'm not the only one. How is your looting more honorable than mine?
You think I'm as bad as you? How dare you?
Don't like the truth, do you? Well, if we can't talk things over... Jesus Christ! Damn! Yeah! Take that!
Excuse you.
Here! Come here, little...
Come on. figure out how to counter that.
Fuck! What's the matter? Come on! Some fun at last.
Good.
That's right. Run, you bastard.
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
I actually just wanted a shovel, and I wanted... There's the shovel. I just wanted you, the dog. We are way too heavy. Weapons. I suppose we should drop the 6. That'll put me under. Player stats. Can I assign attributes, or do I just learn them? Combat defense. Yeah, I'm bad at defense. Real bad at defense. Hello. Yes, I looted a few things. To my knowledge, a spade is a gardening shovel, the little tiny ones. Oh. Ooh. Speech. Oh. Oh, so I can learn skills? Okay, so I can learn perks under skills with the appropriate tabs. Maybe? I'm not so sure, I'm confused. Ascetic, manly odor, night raider, scout, wanderer, impoverished conditions. Not really. This is my first time playing. I have no idea how I'm gonna play. Sight distance of fast travels sooner, and your chances of evading are also increased by 10%. Okay. Sleep and vice versa. Okay. Your stamina. Yeah, it's new. At least to me. No problem. Night Raiders. Smell you mile off, reducing your stealth skill. And the effects will be 20% worse. I would rather not have any of these. The downsides are all terrible. Let's hold off on you. Yeah, let's hold off on all this, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't have access to most of it yet anyway. Combat. Warfare, axe, mace, sword. Okay. So I think... Okay, yeah, so that's the stat points, the perk points, yeah. And I have one perk point available in the main level, and that's it. Okay. Understood. It's a little clunky, but I'm getting there. I think in most cases they're referred to in the opposite way. I think the spades are referred to in the triangular way because a spade, you know, the shape of the card. Now that I think about it, you may have a point there with it being about the shape. But if so, I believe the spade is in the shape of the spade, or the triangular form. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. I'm going the wrong way to get up there. I do wonder. You wouldn't have to know, would you? Also, welcome to the channel, friendo. Why, thank you. It's always fun learning new things. Oh, the pupper. Shall I bury your master as well?
Let's get to it.
He's a good boy. Perhaps sheath your sword? Just an idea? Spade's French. It could be derived. I think that suits instead of French suited playing cards. It's the same shape as German suited playing cards, but its appearance is more akin to that of an upside down black hat with stalk at its base. Symbolizes the pike or halberd, two medieval weapons, but are actually an adaptation of the German suit symbol of leaves created when French suits were invented around 1480. I can see that. Pleasure to meet you, Tim. And thank you for a little bit of trivia.
Is that him? Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
Actually,
Him. I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore.
what I will.
Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt.
I see, I get no choice.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
I'll try my best. Ow. Win this my ass. He poked me once and I was gone.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it?
I stood no chance against the bastard.
Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Oh? Isn't that the lady I saved?
The games are over.
Well, thanks for the save there, lady. I've lost Sir Roderick's sword. Didn't even stand a chance with it. Am I dead? Is that the game? Did I not win that fight? And was that the whole game because I died? Can't be. That'll be one of the shortest medieval... Good grief. That'll be one of the shortest medieval adventures I've ever had. Seems not, though. Just sleeps in the back of a wagon. By the skin of the teeth and the hair on a maiden's breast. It's getting there. What am I, getting picked up by a baker now? It's a lot of red. Oh, night mass. I get to play through night mass, huh? Ouch. Mumsy? You're not Mumsy. Run. Run to the fog.
Do you need some help?
Oh. Man, the main character is like super young and already building up this much trauma. Real bad soldier, I is.
Henry! There's work to be done.
Ah, yes. The story of how I became a crazed psychopath. If I had to take a guess based on the story, maybe 17 to 19.
It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
Because in the 1400s, the average lifespan was about 35.
Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you. But you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any
I
good Christian
appreciate
would have
that.
done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
Gotcha. What were you doing in Skalitz?
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
Ah.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Actually, the average was 35. It's not counting child deaths. Once you reached age 50, you were considered an elder on the throat of death because of all the diseases that were running rampant and the lack of medical personnel. There's a lot of reasons, but
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised.
if you saw the age of
I'll bring
50,
you
you were
water
considered
and tea.
highly experienced.
In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And lucky.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid
Yeah.
today?
Ugh,
If you counted child deaths, it would probably be closer to like 20 years old for average.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to
You can
live,
fact check
but
me
my
on
uncle
that.
will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's Miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
Okay.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you my life.
I owe you both my life. And I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
I much appreciate that. Sorry. What is considered the table? So I'm starting with a fresh inventory, okay. Nom, nom, nom. Ancient maps. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this is all my stuff, okay. Middle Ages and the complex certainly wouldn't have been able to understand written text. You'll have to find someone who can teach you to read. Alright. Yeah. I was pretty positive on... Ugh. What's got you in a bunch? Bianca's ring. Yeah. These are pretty worse for wear. Linen hoods. My noble shoes are still pretty good. Plate counters. Red scarf. Olive pants. Warhorse canvassing. Well, that seems a bit better. Weapons. Shard. It's not the greatest, but it'll do. Open. Wow, it's a sickle. It's very neat getting to see a sickle.
A word with you, young fellow.
Treasures. Okay, that is a lot. Let's not worry about that right now.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's
Intersna?
Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see.
I see.
Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe?
Very
I'm
true.
not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
That depends. What do you need?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
Ah, so thievery.
Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
I see.
You expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Tell me more.
Prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ.
I see.
You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead.
I see.
He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
Very well.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel in town. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make me dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Man,
I believe I've come to this.
that was a good stab at some old stories.
Watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Farewell.
I got spirits. Alright. So, bakers, I don't know what that one is, but we'll see to it. That's a big freaking castle. Journal, Vengeance, Awakening, The Good Thief. Get first back from market. See, okay, so let's put. Okay. I understand. Each quest marker has its own type of quest. Side quests are marked by the shield. Main quests are marked by the banner. Green and red. Oops! Did not mean to alt tab. Okay. So I assume that blue banner might be figuring out where he's at. Perhaps. But for the moment... Oh, jeez. You hungry bitch. Wait, can I? Thank you. I need more nourishment. Cabbage, no, the onions. Actually, what am I doing? There's a whole ass cooked food in my inventory that's spoiling. Have I overeaten? Slightly. Will that be fine? Should be. At least I shouldn't get hungry anytime soon. Can I cut through the woods? They seem so dense. Oh, whoa, the map's so interesting. So DLC side quest, DLC side quest, DLC quest, quest giver, activity giver. I'll go learn. Alright. There we go. Thank you. One mushroom. Up and over.
Lost something here?
Yeah, my way. Also, that dog didn't help me while I was being murdered. I just realized that dog betrayed me in and of itself. What a world. I've discovered the gallows. So, okay, right. No. There it is. I don't have a spade. I swear to you I had one. What, did I consume it when I was trying to dig my parents' graves? Did they take it from me? Do I have to steal a shovel? Man. I'm not stealing, I'm just borrowing. I shall return it eventually, maybe. If I deem you worthy of it.
Christ. Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, that stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
And yet I can't fill the hole in. Dishonor upon you, dishonor upon your family, dishonor upon your cow. Right then. Shall we see Tyrio Tyviots? Flee! Flee for your life! Right there. Seems running downhill was not the smartest idea. The music is so chipper though. Da, 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 da. Yeah, my ears are pounding. I'm too fat to run. Honestly though, he has some really good stamina. Oh, you're the dog! I guess you didn't abandon me, did you?
My respects to you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where
Fair
this
enough.
is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Alright.
I'll go and find...
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house.
Get past the lock?
No, you don't. I mean, a
Pardon.
delicate, gentle art.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try.
Fucking hell. How did I get landed with a cretin like you? I'll have to teach you then. Come with me.
Sure thing.
Try unlocking this trunk.
Alright.
Hold the lockpick with the right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism. Got it? Good. Now turn the
No.
whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked. You'll have to start all over again.
In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory, although it's better to have one or two spares since they get one with use in the worst case can break. Actual lockpick. By holding E in the lock, you'll then see a diagram of the lock mechanism. You have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. Then you have to use the lockpick to turn the whole lock mechanism. At the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. Okay. So you're in the sweet spot, it says the cursor and it turns gold when you find it. Right. If you try to turn the mechanism without having the lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick or even break it. Okay. So... Okay.
You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Krugenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
Okay, too slow, too fast. Hold on. So right here.
You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. Real control you have to watch out for. Quite a few more times this life. But then good luck with the real thing.
Ah. Okay, so now I go lockpick his house. Thanks for teaching me. But we're gonna save here. And because this is all I've got time for. I just had a little bit of a dizzy spell there, and I want to make sure I'm not overdoing anything. Thank you all for joining today. Let's throw right out to a good friend of ours. If they're still alive. They're not. Of course, they'd never stop being alive. Why wouldn't they? Well then. We'll just have to pick someone new. Any recommendations, friendos? Ringo Okadawa? Alright. Ah. Sure, let's read Ringo. Ringo's playing some Pokemon, so go show Ringo some support, friendos. Bye-bye. Alright, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.